one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde, but all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him?
Godlack did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Wuthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield sister here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Wuthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Iskramor, for Kodlak.
Wuthrad reforged a quest to Iskramor's tomb to save the soul of the Harbinger of the Companions? This is the stuff legends are made of.
This is the resting place of Iskramor, and his most trusted generals. You should be cautious. Kodlak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Driftshade, but I can't go any further with my mind fogged or my heart grieved. The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Iskramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them. It's not that you're intruding. I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle. Return Wuthrad to Iskramor. It should open the way. Until next time.
Is someone there?
I mortal. No one hides from the dead. This ends now.
The smell of spiders is strong here. I wonder how many there are.
Someone there? Over here! Still can.
I will return!
This place is a little grim, but it is an honor to be here.
Hey, watch it! Thought I heard something.
Nobody.
I can't go any further, Shield Sister. Ever since Dustman's Cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me.
Right now.
Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to Ysgramor.
Someone there? Over here!
Victory.
Someone there?
Yes, a spider. Mr. Dragonfly wants us to leave this place. He is not happy.
Mortal fool! No one hides from the dead!
Thought I heard something.
Come on, you this one there. Give me your best.
Think I'm afraid of you?
Die graciously.
Sorry, just thinking out loud.
Greetings, Shield Sister. Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hersey's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it. Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
No sign of him.
Greetings, Shield Sister. And so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by hearsay. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your master. Triumph in your victory. And lead the Companions to further glory.
Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the Companions? You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others. You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
In places like this,
I'll be
it is
honest,
hard to
I wouldn't have
relax
expected
and
it.
enjoy in the world.
But that may just be because I remember when you were just a whelp who was begging to join. The old man trusted you, so I'll trust you. Eventually. But this is the tomb of Ysgramor. I think I'm just going to commune for a bit. This place is worthy of some time. You go on ahead. I'll see you back there. And that's exactly what the old man wanted. I'm glad we could give it to him. All right then. Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger?
This place gives me the creeps.
Kodlak is at peace. We did a good thing here.
I wonder if anyone's ever been happy here.
This place smells troublesome. it may be a good idea to ready our weapons.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Oh, you don't have to worry about any problems from me. I do what I'm told. Congratulations. He's not a werewolf anymore? Even dead? This is a good thing. I go where my brother goes. I think he wants to look around some more.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Yes, you brought honor to him, even after his death. A worthy outcome for a worthy warrior. If you had told me a few months ago that some outsider I had never heard of would lead the companions, I might have slit your throat. But I've seen what you can do, and heard of the love that Kodlak had for you. The trust. Let's hope you can show that his heart was not deceived. Good luck, my friend. Not right now. I'm going to look at some of these carvings. I wonder if Ysgramor ever set foot here while he was alive. But you don't have to stay if you don't want to. I'll see you back at the Orvasker. Stories to tell the others, eh? All right, then.
Hold! Now!
Well, this is a charming little place for a perfectly reasonable scholar to live.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw.
It's cold.
I know of one.
Hot in here.
Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Yep. Look at him. Completely doolally.
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale.
This box,
well, it's
though.
all nearby.
Now, this is interesting. Definitely Dwemer, but I've never seen anything quite like it before.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftand, the point of puncture, a first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up, What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins. Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart. The heart of a god. The heart of you and me. But it was hidden away. Not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
It's done then. Kodlak's finally at peace, and you lead the companions now? I have to admit, I didn't see that one coming. It's not like we spend that much time in your Vasker, after all. But I suppose that's not what being Harbinger's really about, is it? No, it means being an example for others to follow. Kodlak was. You can be too. In any case, I'll be right behind you whenever you need me. After all, I'm at your service. Your Harbingefulness.
Mind if I tinker with this dynamo core? I'm certain I can get some life out of it.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond.
How are you doing?
I'll know your lost unknown.
I've got your back.
To your depths.
My friend, I have some incredible information about the relics to share with you. Is now a good time? Then please, come have a seat and we'll talk.
Off we go to fetch an Elder Scroll from a dwarven ruin. Oh, the potential! The discovery! What an opportunity!
Ah, good. Well, where to begin? I know that I tend to expound upon things, but I'll try and be to the point for brevity's sake. If you'd like to know more about anything, just ask. Otherwise, I'll assume you know what I'm talking about. Now, I've done a good deal of research to confirm some theories, and from what I can tell, the amulet pieces and the shield both react with one another, because their connection to the covenant of Akatosh made with Alessia. The Covenant of Akatosh was a pact made by Alessia, which deemed that for so long as Alessia's line ruled, Akatosh would protect them from the perils of oblivion and bless her bloodline's rule over Cyrodiil. It is interesting because in many ways, Akatosh only came to be because of her actions. Well, the Middle Dawn was a period during the First Era that lasted 1,008 years, which was brought about by the Marukati Selective, a group within the Alessian Order that used the Staff of Eight to dance upon the tower and reshape the nature of Akatosh. By their dancing ritual, they were able to purge the elven aspects of Ariel from Akatosh and instead bind the time element of Akka to the Colovian Chazar, which was a sort of heartland version of Shor, the god of mortals. By doing so, they established Akatosh as the god of time across all time, past, present, and future, as if he had always been there, essentially breaking the concept of linear time briefly, but that resolved itself on its own. They did this in order to appeal to their Nordic allies, who would have never accepted a central deity tied so closely to the elven Ariel. Queen Alessia's soul was bound to the Amulet of Kings in the Covenant and was captured within the gem upon her death. Her soul must still be bound to the gem, even in a shattered state. The relics react to you because of your soul being directly bound to Akatosh as kin of the Dove, your own dragon soul. I believe that if we were to bring together enough relics that tie to the Covenant, we may be able to appeal to Akatosh to actually reform the amulet. Well, aside from restoring one of the most historically significant artifacts in Tamriel's history to its proper glory, the gem in the amulet served another purpose, which was to help reinforce the very nature of creation by powering the White Gold Tower. I would be very curious to know if restoring the stone would have any effect on the larger scheme of things. Now, as to the other figures involved, there is Raymond Cyrodiil, who had a rather mythological origin. The story states that his father, King Hrol, begot him in a union with the spirit of Saint Alessia upon the site of Sangretor, the Golden Hill. The spirit was the land itself, and Hrol placed the Chim El Abadal into the dirt, where his son was planted, and then he died. Raymond was then born from the soil and bore the gem upon his forehead. Yes, that's right. There are a number of theories. Some believe that after judgment was passed on Lorkhan and Ariel fired his heart across Tamriel from the top of the Adamantine Tower, a single drop of his blood fell into an Aelid well and the crystal formed there. Some believe that Akatosh filled the gem with his own blood when he bestowed the gem upon Alessia as proof of the covenant. Others believe that the Chim El Abadal was created entirely by Akatosh by his own blood, and Lorkhan had no part of it. Then, of course, we have Tiberius Septim, who was a Dragonborn in the same way that you are, and who also carried the blood of the Alessian line. His connection to this is irrefutable, and would almost certainly resonate with the other relics in the same way. Precisely. During the Oblivion Crisis, Martin Septim gathered the blood from the armor of Tiberius Septim in a ritual to send the champion of Cyrodiil to Menka Canrin's realm of Oblivion. After Martin's sacrifice, the armor was returned to Sangretor and placed back in Tiberius Septim's tomb. We need a part of that armor in order to prove my theory and proceed forward with reforming the amulet. Obviously, with the borders closed and a battle raging on the Pale Pass, you would never be able to sneak into Cyrodiil. I found some interesting clues in a variety of the relics I've gathered here within the museum, and my other references. The ancient Falmer utilized a form of transportation magic, and I had a theory that their cousins, the Aliens, may well have had a similar power. So I looked into it, and I've managed to uncover an alien waystone, which seems to confirm my theory. I believe it may well send you to Sangretor. The way the stones apparently worked was that they would be worn, and that the person would be drawn to an alien site near their blood-bound kin. It was a way for royalty to quickly summon their elite guard to them who were bound in blood. I believe that your dragon blood will draw you to Septim's grave, Sangrator. Simply wear the amulet and you will be transported there. Hopefully. To return, simply remove it. Yes, hopefully that will be the sum of it, but of course, do be on guard. There is no telling what may be lurking there. Be well and return safely.
Oh, you're here.
It's a nice place you've got here. It would be a shame if it were to mysteriously burn down. What? No, it really would be a shame. Home is where your heart is, right? Or is it where you hang your hat? What if you don't have a hat? Should we be giving hats to the homeless? Excuse me. Oof. It's good to have somewhere like this to come back to.
Need something? Need something?